I ruined 2 wigs. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stella. I do a lot of weird things to hair, and yesterday I had an epiphany, if it constitutes as such. I was driving to my nail techs. Look how cute they came. And as I was driving my 40-minute drive, I was thinking to myself, as I often do, and it occurred to me, I don't think I've ever received anything or heard anything similar to something like a hair highlighter. Think about it, right? There's highlighters that you can put on your face that completely elevates and illuminates your skin. It gives such a nice dewy, glowy thing, and it completely changes your makeup look. Similarly, there's highlighters for the body that you can like spread all over your everywhere. I mean, Kim Kardashian made bank off of the whole thing. And while there are glosses and shine sprays and shine treatments, there has never, or at least I've never seen it, anything similar to a hair highlighter. Something that you spray or apply or wipe onto your hair that not only gives shine to the hair, but gives like an iridescent, pearly, duochrome, metallic something to the hair. So, me being the little scientist that I am, I want to see if I can create something myself. Right now, we're gonna convert our studio into a little science lab and see if I can create a spray highlighter. I haven't given this much thought, except I went ahead and I bought a ton of mixing spray bottles and everything, and I'm going to experiment with a bunch of my products and see if I can create something that will give an insane iridescence and glow to hair. Also, if this is a good idea, it's bomb, it turns out fantastic. If a single brand takes this idea away from me and starts like manufacturing and producing like a ton of products, I will sue. I want that known. Anyways, let's do it. I'm excited. I'm nervous. All it should take for you to create a hair highlighter would be take your existing makeup highlighters, and then you have your hair component, and this is what the highlighter is going to stick to. Hair is a bit harder to stick to it because it's made up of like thousands, 100,000 to be specific, strands, so it's kind of different than just placing it on an already there surface. You also need like a sticky component to it because I can't imagine that just powder would stick to it. Well, which one is it? What sticky component will adhere to the hair? I want to test it out. I want to test it out. I want to see if there can be something that you spray on your hair and it, you know, illuminates it. Look how pretty this one is. This is the one that's currently on my face, and it is stunning. I'm gonna destroy a bunch of my stuff, and I'm perfectly fine with it because it's in the name of science. Oh, it comes with a funnel. Nice. I'm just going to literally start funneling a bunch of hair products in here, adding in the highlighter, and then giving it a mix and seeing what happens. I think I'm gonna start with my highlighting powders. I have no idea where they're from, but they're kind of really like iridescent powders. Let's start with a spray. What color would look nice? Should I just go with like white? Ooh, that is pretty. I think, is it pretty or just chalky? Might just be just chalky. Okay, let's just go in with a tiny bit of this. It's pretty on my tweezers, but it kind of looks like just powder. No, I don't like it. Let's try pink. Pink and purple, I feel kind of look cute. Is that enough? Should be. I just realized I'm not dressed appropriately for an amateur scientist. Scientist gotta have her lab coat. I don't have a lab coat, I just have this kind of a silk robe. Does it need more? I feel it needs blues. There's this one, it looks kind of blue. Oh, that is so pretty. Kind of like a minty gunpowdery color, but I like it. Let's add some in for some spicy dimension. Oh, look at my tweezers. I'm going to take a picture of that. It looks mauve now. What is it missing? White? Something tells me I wouldn't be great in one of those like 1950s makeup mixing, mixology kind of place. I'd get too carried away. Let's start with a simple shine spray. Gives a luminous finish, intense gloss, and frizz control. Again, these kinds of products you can only kind of go in with a light hand because otherwise it gets too oily. I figured it's a good enough place to start, so bottoms up. Is that too pigmented? No, there's never too much pigment. Let's start mixing them up and seeing what we create. Don't know if you can tell, but there is kind of some iridescence in it. It's very mauve. I think it needs more gold, but let's start with this. I need a subject. Hi, this is Glenda. She's going to be our subject today. We're just gonna spray her full of stuff. And it's great because she's lacking shine and she's got frizzy hair. So half these products are gonna be great for her. Each different clip is going to represent a different kind of a mixture. I don't know how much I'm going to create, but on the off chance that I create 6, we've got that. Okay. Wow, that is a pretty liquid. Oh my God. It created such a cute like gold film on top and it's separating, but it definitely looks highlighted. Like this looks shimmery. I'm just gonna go for it and we're going to be taking this first section right here. We do not test on animals. We test on me. Yeah, 100% looked it. What the hell? Come on, you barely did anything. Why are you being such a bitch? This is going to be very DIY, but okay. It's a very, very messy process. The hair looks oilier. Don't know that it looks iridescent and highlighted beautifully. I feel like this first try was a bit of a failure. Next one. How is it my first one and I've already made such a mess? I have a ton of colorless serums. This is one of my favorite highlighters. It is by MAC. It is called Soft Frost and it's got a green purple duochrome effect that I think would look sick on hair. This needs more colors. It needs like a pink or a yellow. This is Illuminoil by Leeton House and it is a clear serum oil. I don't even know. Wow, I think. Look at that. That is iridescent. It looks like glitter, but it also looks pearl-like, like a pearly baby. It literally all disappeared. What if we just add much more of everything? It's giving mild glitter, but definitely not the amounts that I want. So I'm just going to double everything that we put in here, except for the actual liquid stuff. Ton more pink, ton more of this white. Just a bit more of the black. What if I just rub this on the hair? Not working. I have a feeling I added a hint too much pink. Legit looks like lip gloss, like I'm smudging lip gloss. I can't tell if it's doing anything is the problem. And you guys definitely are just seeing the hair getting oilier and oilier. Obviously, I'm just shoving it full of oils. Damn it. That's the second fail. All right, what else can I mix together? What if I mix a curl cream with something like that? Curl creams aren't as shiny, they aren't as filled as oil. So we've got our curl cream. Oh, what if we experiment? I've got liquid highlighter over here called Away We Glow by NYX. Okay. So I've shoved it full of highlighter, liquid highlighter. I feel like it'll need something more spicy though, so we're going in with this again. It's a cocaine amount of powder, but okay. I'm just gonna say it. These all look insanely beautiful, and if they would work, they would be sold insanely quickly because they look freaking nice. That looks disgusting. Let's just whack it around. Oh, it's more of a putty. Look at it, it's so goopy. If my camera would focus, this would be quality content. Oh, there it is. Wow, my hands are bad. Anyways, look at this thing. It is like a, ooh, that is goopy. So this will absolutely make the hair look kind of weird because it's a curl cream. Here's what we're working with now. Basically, it looks like the most beautiful liquid highlighter. It stained the hair. You guys can't see anything. And why am I doing this? I'll just shove even more of it on it. Is this why this thing doesn't exist? Because it's really hard to produce. Kinda there, like it kinda is giving off a slight metallic. Oh, I'm touching this now. That is so bad. Out of all of the 3 ones that we did now, this one is the one that is showing up on camera. Let me shove it even more full, please. It does seem to have kind of like a glittery effect to it, but it mainly just looks stained. Although this color of blonde is pretty sick. It's kind of like a strawberry blonde and I like it. You are probably thinking, what am I doing with my time right about now? That's fine, I asked myself the same thing. What if we create a putty? I have this thing. This is like a waxy thing. Pomade, it's a pomade. And what if I just take a massive goop like so, shove my hand full of highlighter. Should I feel like it needs some pink. Ew, it is so thick, but so pretty. Is this how they created those like color changing waxes? I was like, they reached out to me quite a few times. So you can like rub waxes in your hair and it changes your hair because the wax obviously had a different color. Let's give it a go. Hey, all right, ew, but all right. You can see it, can't you? The only problem is that wax feels absolutely dreadful and is also insanely difficult to wash out. Although it is the only one that is so far working and actually changing the color of my wig. See, that is what I want to go for. This like iridescent thing, but without the waxy effect to it. Okay, ew. What happens if I try to brush it out? Did you know you're meant to brush like this to untangle hair? So this is our 4th product testing, and it has worked the best so far, but also is the least practical. Well, no one's going to shove wax into their hair unless their hair is small, like short. And also it didn't really do the highlighty effect, it literally just dyed it the tiniest bit pink. I got so excited in the car, I was like, I'll create something, and it turns out that thing is very hard to create. Here's one of my last options, a hair and body mist or hair perfume. I will admit it is very, very fun creating a bunch of stuff. Why are you so bad at doing the one thing you were meant to do? Why are you bubbling? There's like a bit of effervescence going on. It's fascinating to watch, actually. We've already dropped shine serum all over our floor. It smells great, and it is not becoming oily because it is a fragrance. Is it coming at all more iridescent? I doubt it. Why would anything work the way that I wanted it to work? My fingers are so pretty. They are so iridescent and they are doing everything that I wanted this hair to do. My very last option is to just take the highlighter powder, rub it onto the hair, and then spray it with hairspray. That is the only thing left for me to try before ultimately having to give up because this was a failure. I had so much hope. I could retire. I could retire early. I just discovered something new. Well, since this is the last one, I might as well get, you know, creative and pretty and everything. So I'll use the purple one. Wow! That looks gorgeous. Look how pretty that is. Spray the hair with hairspray. While it dries, go in with the purple highlighter. Yes, in a perfect world that would work, except I live in my own fantasy world and this isn't it. Oh, don't clump up, please. Does make her roots look pretty. Okay, I have an idea. Maybe I should have been focusing on a tighter hairstyle that would make the highlighter pop more. I can definitely see it being a thing. It does have iridescence. It is iridescing. It is ethereal, sort of. Is this the method that I wanted to make work? Not really. It's probably the least one that I thought would work. But it's doing the thing that I wanted all the others to do, which is to appear on the hair as iridescent. Great, this was fun. I think that's pretty cute, very fishtaily. So now we're just going to pick our highlighter of choice. Not entirely sure which one would work best. I feel like the purple would be way too dark and intense for it, so I should go lighter. So I'll just go with like a pearly white. I need a brighter highlighter. Ooh, duochrome coming through. Braided, highlighted. Da, 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 da. For good measure. It turned out cute, and it's highlighted. You can definitely see that it's got little flecks of unicorn nonsense. I can't tell if this video was a fail or not, but it definitely inspired me into looking into this thing because I feel like it is such a missed out product. Then again, it is insanely difficult to mimic highlighter on hair. Like, you need to put a ton of it. This hair is crispy. You need to put a ton of it on it. Even then, you're gonna waste a lot of highlighter. That being said, I think the effect is super, super cool. This is not the one that I wanted to work because it is literally the same application as it was on face. You're just applying a literal highlighter from the tub onto the hair with a brush. Would have been cooler if it would have worked with any of the hair products that I tried, but alas, it did not. Also, not a big deal because I created this fun, cute, weird look. I think it's cute. It's got that shimmer that I was after. I think that's the best that I'm gonna get. If you want to try this, I give you the go ahead. You're welcome to go for it. You're welcome to play around. You will make a ginormous mess. I feel drained. I feel drained. I feel like my creativity has peaked and also dipped. I'm not gonna be creative for another few days because this was a failure. My hands are so shiny. How do you feel, Glinda? This isn't Glinda. The blonde one was Glinda. I ruined 2 wigs. This was a partial failure, but it is a big inspiration for a next decade of laboratorium work. And I officially give the go-aheads to the big manufacturers and brands to try and come up with something that might work. I'm vibing with whatever this is. I'm gonna leave you because I gave up. I give up. I'm almost out of highlighter. I'm not out of highlighter, but still, this is gonna take me all night to clean up, plus the oil on my floor. I will not give up on my whimsical adventures is all I'm going to say, but I am going to do that for tonight. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you'll give it a go at your own risk, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, babies. Stay creative. I love you. Come, Linda. Let's go.